Peace and black power, everybody. Want to welcome you to another episode of Max Crypto News, where we talk about these intangible coins at all times. First off, I want to tell everybody happy Thanksgiving. I hope y'all enjoying this time with y'all family. I hope you sitting back, don't eat too much turkey and stuffing. And enjoy this time with your family. And while you're enjoying this time with your family, I wanted to talk about what exactly is going on right now in the crypto market and to at least talk about the reason why Bitcoin crashed. And also, what I want to do is I want to talk about what's next and what can we expect moving forward, right? So first off, family, hey, if you here, like the video, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification button. So whenever I go live, you can get the alert that we live. And y'all know, like I do, we're not going to sit up here and talk too much, but we all know that Bitcoin has been going on a tear of late. And if you would have took my advanced crypto class that I'm offering right now, what happened last night would not have been a surprise because we was already prepared. It's about being prepared and preparedness. And in the class, I already prepared all my students to expect something like this to happen and was imminent. So this is why you need to join that advanced cryptos class that I'm offering. So stuff like this, when it happened, it would not have been a surprise and you would have been prepared for it, family. So why did it happen? First, we're going to talk about what was the news that came out that started the decline of Bitcoin in the crypto market. So let me share my screen real fast. I see, baby. I see. All right, let me share my screen, right? And this is the article right here, family. This is the article, and this is where the start of the FOMO started. The start of the FOMO started was when Coinbase CEO said that the Trump administration may rush out burdensome crypto wallet rules. Now, what does this mean? Excuse me. The Coinbase CEO is implying that the Trump administration may come out with rules, when you read this article, to make it so that if you have secure keys, that you have to identify who you are. And with that, that is causing a lot of problems because your keys are meant to be secret and for no one else to know. But this article, now I don't know if it's true or false. I do know that in a couple of days, we will find out if this article was true or false in a couple of days, because they will come out with it. But it says, right on source word, the Trump administration about to send out the cryptocurrency industry a parting gift. The Coinbase CEO took it to Wednesday night to blast the U.S. Treasury Department's rumored plans to attempt to track owners of self-hosted cryptocurrency wallets with a erroneous set of data collection requirements. If the whispers are to be believed, outgoing Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin is preparing to tamp down on one of the fundamental tenets of the cryptocurrency ethos, the ability of the individual to hold their crypto unmolested themselves. Basically, this allows individuals to hold their cryptocurrency by themselves and not have to be reporting the crypto to the agencies or giving them access to your keys so they can have control of it. Basically, what this is an attempt, if this is true, for them to know your crypto and be able to also to control your crypto. At the end of the day, that's what all this is about, is control. So they can control what you do with your crypto and know what you do with your crypto, because they have to be our mommy and daddies. Because we are not competent enough to have our own crypto and our own wallet and keep it ourselves. No, they have to make sure that they know everything that we are doing. This is exactly why Bitcoin was created in the first place. It was to give the consumer, the everyday Joe, the power back so we can have control of our own funds and transfer them ourselves without the middleman. Now, I don't know how true this rumor is. We're going to find out. But what it did was it caused the market to crash. Now, let me keep going. It says this proposed regulation would, we think, require financial institutions like Coinbase to verify the recipient owner of the self-hosted wallet, collecting identifying information on that party before a withdrawal could be sent to that self-hosted wallet, Armstrong tweeted. So in essence, this is what stop if you have an account with Coinbase, and let's say you sold some crypto and now you want to remove your crypto. Well, they would be the final say if you can get your crypto or not, according to this. Before withdrawal could be sent, they would have to be able to collect the identifying information. Basically, before you can withdraw something, we need to know what you're withdrawing, who the person is withdrawing. It's invading your privacy. It's basically having control over everything. This right here is the information that the Coinbase CEO decided to put out last night. And this is what caused the market to crash. But also, the market was due a correction anyway. So prior to this coming out, the market was going to correct regardless. The market always corrects. It was going to correct regardless, right? But with this news, that's not a correction. With this news, that's not a correction. This is basically FOMO. And this is something that I am seeing that they are doing quite often. That it's a way of them to be able to try to manipulate the market. Now, it's articles where the Fed has already said that throughout their studying of crypto, they noticed that certain things tend to make the market go up or down. They already posted an article back in February of 2020 where they discussed that sometimes bad news will cause the market to crash. So they are already aware that bad news or rumors of certain things would cause the market to go down. And it's kind of ironic to me that in the midst of a bull run, you have information like this come out to thwart what is going on in the first place. Family, we have to pay attention, and we have to look and use common sense. The same way with investing, family, you have to use common sense, current events, and calculations, even when stuff like this is happening. Because you can see that it's pre-orchestrated. It was a purpose of this being leaked to come out at the time that it come out. I'm going to save that for another day because I have a lecture coming out that I'm going to drop. And it's about artificial intelligence and where we're headed in 2030. It's called the Great Reset. And this is but I'll talk about that. I have a lecture coming out where I'm going to talk about the Great Reset And all this is going to tie in to what they plan on doing and what is actually going on right now, family. But with that being said, this is what has caused the market to crash. Again, family, you need to get in this advanced crypto class that I'm offering because we had already planned for this. I told all the people that was taking the class, expect a correction anyway. And we knew that a correction was coming. So even though this forced the correction, it was going to come anyway. So in the essence, it made it, but it FOMO'd it a little bit further down than where it was going to go. So we was anticipating this, right? Beyond that, with this news, what it did was it also is going to get a lot of new investors out of the market because you have people now that jumped in while the market was going up. They jumped in at 18,000, 1,800, 19,000. They buying Bitcoin because they see it rising. That is never the time to get in. You want to get in when it corrects, family, right? So with that being said, so now what I'm going to do is, what I will do, I'm going to show y'all some charts because I want y'all to see what's going on with this Bitcoin market. Now, again, family, you need to get in this advanced crypto class. Pay that $99. It's well worth it, family. $99 is well worth it for what's going on with this crypto right now, family. The $9.99 is well worth it. So let's get to the chart real fast and see what's going on. So we're gonna look at the one hour chart first, and then I may go to the 1 minute chart. So we can see, according to this chart, that give me 1 second, family. We can see that around the time of the news yesterday, all right? So let me get out of this. Let's look at the time of this article, family. Right? He tweeted this. What time? They said it went on Twitter last night. They do got the time. That was 6:41 p.m. That was 6:41 p.m. Now let's get to the chart. All right. So we can see. Let me move this. Around. All right. So let's see. Last night. When did we start dipping? At 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, before the tweet came out, Bitcoin was around 19,000. Let's get to 6. Around $19,352, family. So Bitcoin was going great at the time. Hey, by the way, like the video, family. Leave a comment. Give a thumbs up if you watch it. But as soon as that tweet happened, you see what happened. It started plummeting. Family. And Bitcoin started dropping. Since that tweet, it started coming down. It's FOMO'd it out. Now, you see right here that we had a bit of a correction right here. And let me get out and get into the 5 minutes. You can see that we started back moving up, which we have to. We have to start moving up or we're going to look bad, family. So when we get to the 5 minute, you see, okay, we hit a low around $16,269. Family, at that time, it's looking real bad. But you see that we started ticking off, and what we did have, we had a bearish diversion. And basically, y'all know, if you watch, I tell you, when you see a bearish diversion, the price of Bitcoin goes up. So when the blue cross over the red, that's a bearish, a bullish diversion. I'm sorry, bullish diversion. It made the price go up. If this red cross back over the blue, we're going to go to a bearish diversion, right? That we're going to go into a bearish diversion, and that's mean that the price will go down. We are already seeing that the price is starting to come back down, and the 15-day and the 34-day moving average are getting close to each other. We don't want them to cross. We don't want the 15-day and the 34-day to cross again. We want this bullish diversion to keep going. If we was going good, it got up to 17. Now, let's get out of this. Where we need to get before the day over with. Now, family, again, you better take this class. Don't pay that $99 and get in this advanced crypto class so you can know the next steps, where we're headed with this, and what is the next steps and what you should be doing if you're in the market. This, right? So we coming down, but we fighting. We fighting, family, and we need to continue fighting. Let me get to the 1 hour. So now I say we need to get at least, we need to close around $17,400 today. Yeah. Or at least 17,352. We need to hit the support line. We need to roll over. And it's starting to look good, family. Let me get out of the Bitcoin chart. Let me look at the Litecoin chart. Let's see how Litecoin looking. But I feel like all this stuff is orchestrated. I feel like it's orchestrated. And okay. Even with Litecoin, you see that? It went up. Now, Litecoin, we need to at least get to $70. 71.26, I think would be a good spot for us to get to for Litecoin. So we already see, but we don't need no lower lows. And this is what you can see. You can see that every time we went low, it will come up. Then we reached a lower low, come up. Another lower low, come up. This time we reached the low, we came up, but we didn't go too far low and we came up. We do not need to see another lower low, especially with this Bitcoin chart. Let me get back to BTC. We cannot afford to keep seeing lower lows, family. Or if we continue to see these lower lows, then actually it's going to be a good time to get in. I mean, I know it don't sound right, but hold up, it'll be a great time. It'll be a good time to actually buy in. Let me refresh something because let me see what's going on. Okay, there we go. All right. Get back here. Let's get at it. Because you see, as Bitcoin was going down, we keep hitting a lower low, but then we hit a lower low, then we didn't. But now we hit a lower low, we came up, but this time we didn't hit a lower low and we heading up. This is a good sign. I hope this last low right here was the bottom, because that's what it looked like, because the last time it didn't touch it. So this time, if Bitcoin consolidate, you know, if it hit the 34-day moving average, which it did right here, and it bounced, we need to keep going up, right? And then we'll be changing the tide, family. But, you know, this is what it's looking like. So this is what essentially what happened. While we had this dip, we was looking good, family. We still looking good because a week ago Bitcoin still was around $17,000. Everything else is red, but this is the time you want to buy. Is when it dips. You want to take advantage of the dip and buy, family. But yo, please subscribe to NCRBGZ Productions. Also, take the class because you would learn, you would have been prepared for this. It wouldn't have caught you by surprise. And we still would have been moving forward because we anticipated this and we already knew what moves to do when it happened, family. Again, family, I thank y'all for taking the time out to watch Max Crypto News. And look, please look forward to some new videos. Got some more stuff coming out real soon, family. But subscribe and make sure you get that class, family. That class, if you in the crypto, you're gonna want that class. You're gonna make your money. You're really gonna make your money back. That's what it's all about, family. So with that being said, man, I don't want to waste no more of y'all time. Look, enjoy y'all Thanksgiving dinner with y'all family. Eat good, get fed. Know that the Bitcoin market will turn, but you want to be in position to take advantage of it at all times. Peace, family.